Hey guys, I'm Troy, creator of CopyQuill, and I'm just reaching out to let you guys know about a new feature we just added called a Write for You option. I don't know, it's pretty cool. So let me just show you how it works real quick. We're here in our test newsletter, and we're going to go to the settings page. On the settings page, we come to RSS feeds. We have to configure a couple of RSS feeds. I recommend between 3 and 5 at the most. But you can see we have 3 of them here set up, and these are connected to Dallas news coverage in Dallas, Texas. So now we're going to come back to, now that we have these configured, we're going to come back to the generator. Under the AI assistant dropdown, click Write for Me. You'll see there's a couple of options here. We'll have how many feeds we're actually connecting to. You can add Facebook events if you've uploaded them, and I'll show that in a different video. If the results aren't quite what you want, you can add a different prompt in here, which will add to the current generation to help make things more specific. You can test that and see how that works for you. And then you can adjust the tone to a couple different tones. You can adjust the format to whether you want it just a text newsletter, um, a curated type of newsletter with just cards that you can click, or mix. So we're going to go ahead and mix these, and then you can select your word count. Set it for 750 words because that's a nice sweet spot. And then this section right here lets the AI rewrite the template headings. So if we come under templates, load the template, we can see we got different headings here, and it's just going to rewrite them and make them sound a little bit more spicy. We're going to go ahead and select our template. You'll see this whole generation is going to take about 18,000 tokens. Uh, the tokens are from the AI keys that you'll be using. There is a way to get a Gemini key, and I'll show you how to do that in a different video. But anyway, let's go ahead and click generate the outline. This is going to work in a two-step process. The first step is generating the outline to make sure everything looks good, and then we'll actually write the newsletter. Each part takes around 30 seconds, 30, 45 seconds to generate. Um, and so we'll just wait for this to finish. There we go. That was actually pretty quick. So now that it generated, we got our little prompt here, and then we can kind of see how it's going to look. You'll see that we've used 3,086 tokens, and we got another 15,000 views. Then we go ahead and click accept and write. This is going to take another 30 to 45 seconds to write the entire newsletter. Once it creates the newsletter, what it's going to do is it's going to remove this window, and you'll see the whole newsletter generated. So we'll go ahead and wait for that. There we go. Now you got your pop-up saying that everything's been created. See, based on that template that I did have before, you saw the first section was outlined in black, and then blue, and then green and red, and I got finally the purple. But go through this, you can see it says it gives a nice little intro here, and then this part gives a little bit of information about this particular article. And if you click the read more button, you can see it goes right to that article. The article's named Dallas Tire Shop Employee Fatality Shop Manager official says, and this one's kind of reworded just a little bit just to make it sound a little bit better and more enticing for your subscriber to be able to read. And then it just goes through and we do all the different sections and all the different RSS feeds that were in the RSS configurations that we set up. And we keep coming down and we see all the different ones set. And you notice that like this is the food section, and we have all food related stuff. Everything's organized into the correct content sections based on what they say. So if you have different sections, you don't have to have these exact sections, but if you have something other than events, like say music, and there's a RSS feeds that you created that have music events in it, it'll be put into the correct category. Um, the local news, or I'm sorry, the local weather will never be generated. This is going to be through a different configuration. Um, if you put anything that has the word weather in the title, it will not generate any information. So careful on what you title all these sections for. Like for instance, if you name this local news and weather, it will not generate anything for this section whatsoever. So um, we're going to be implementing a way to automatically scrape and generate your local weather with a few clicks, or a little bit of configuration. But that's something to come here in the near future. But I really hope you like this. This is very easy, very convenient for, especially for somebody that's just starting out in their newsletter. See anything that could change, or if you have any problems, reach out and let us know, because everything we can do to make this better just makes it better for you.